Hey you guys, welcome to a new episode of Food and a Single Guy with me, your very own AMARU. Now, I hope you like the new snapback hat. $2.99 on sale at H&M's, and I'm not endorsing H&M's, just an FYI. But speaking of snapback hats, you guys, I have recently updated my own online merchandise store on Spreadshirt.com. I've added some new designs. We're talking t-shirts, mugs, you know, the whole shebang. The link is always posted below the video in the information box for your convenience. So go ahead, check it out, and let me know what you think. Alright? Alright. Now, on this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I'm going to cook my famous pasta salad with salmon and shrimp. Honey, let me tell you, it was good, but it wasn't the bomb.com. I'm forewarning you. I always tell you, I'm very critical of my own food. I'm gonna tell you later on in the video why I think it was okay and not the bomb.com. Alright? Alright, I'm gonna list all the ingredients in the information box below the video for your convenience. So without further ado, let us continue. Alright you guys, now let's talk ingredients. Over here I have some finely chopped sun-dried tomatoes. Over here I have about 5 finely chopped green olives. Over here I have the radiatori pasta. And as you can see, they look like little radiators. That is why they're called radiatori. Over here, I have this delicious mayonnaise that is made with yogurt. And I'm not endorsing the brand, you guys. Don't send me any messages. But if you can find this mayonnaise in your neck of the woods, please give it a try. It is delicious. And it doesn't contain as much fat as regular mayonnaise does. If you want to use regular mayonnaise, don't let me stop you. Okay? Now, over here I have my creme fraiche with some French herbs. Over here we have some capers, and if you don't like capers or olives, you can leave them out. Go right ahead. You may substitute them with some red onion if you so desire. Over here I have me some extra virgin olive oil infused with basil. Over here I have a seasoning satchel, especially for scampi and shrimp, which I'm going to use. And speaking of shrimp, over here I have about 200 grams of deveined and peeled and pre-cooked shrimp. Last but definitely not least, I have about 400 grams of cubed and seasoned salmon. Alright? Now let's continue with the rest of this delicious dish. Okay, moving on. What we're going to do next, we're going to heat just a little bit of olive oil in a pan. Just like so. And make sure that the oil doesn't steam, you guys, okay? Keep the flame low. So next what we're going to add are the onions. And of course we're going to give that a nice stir. And what we're going to do, we're going to allow the onions to take on some color, almost to the point where they start to caramelize, okay? Alright you guys, so my onions have taken on some color. They're nice and golden brown. I am now going to add a little bit of garlic powder, and of course give it a good stir, all the while making sure that your flame is low. Alright you guys, so next what I'm going to add is the seasoning mix, and give it a quick stir. I'm also going to add a droplet of water. Followed by the salmon. So after about 4 minutes, your salmon should be done, upon which you will add the shrimp. And give that a nice stir. And you want to make sure to not cook the shrimp longer than 2 minutes, otherwise they're going to be very, very tough. Alright you guys, so my shrimp and my salmon are done. I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to start assembling the rest of the salad. Alright you guys, so next what we're going to add to the pasta is the creme fraiche. Just like this. We're going to follow up with some mayonnaise. And you don't want to go crazy on the mayonnaise. Just start with a little bit. and then add more if you need to. And you want to make sure that the creme fraiche and the mayonnaise are mixed together very well. Alright? Alright, you guys. So as you can probably see, the pasta needs a little more mayonnaise. So we're going to add a little bit more. There we go. This is looking much better. Now let me go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. The sun-dried tomatoes, the olives. We're also going to add our capers, just like so. Easy does it. And of course, we're going to give it a good stir. And finally, what we're going to add, the salmon and the shrimp. Just like so. And yet again, we're going to give it a good stir. A gentle stir. Because you don't want to break apart the salmon. At least not too much. Alright, you guys, and now for the final presentation. Those of you that have been with me since the beginning, you may remember these plates. I bought them in Paris in 2015. I love them. And get this, they were on sale too. Oh yes! Now let's go ahead and plate this salad. Here we go. Now doesn't that look beautiful already? But what I always tell you is color makes everything a little prettier. So we are going to garnish with a little bit of chives. Just like so. Ooh, honey. Yes. Now if you find that your salad needs a little more zhuzh, you can go ahead and add some crushed black pepper to it, or maybe even some crushed sea salt. Alright? It's all up to you. And not only did it look delicious, it was delicious. However, I have to say, it was not thebomb.com. And I told you earlier that I'm very critical of my own food. Now what I did was I omitted the finely chopped large red onion. I should have included that because the sweetness of the onion combined with the sweetness of the mayonnaise combined with the slight bitter taste of the olives and the capers will make for a delicious palette of flavors. Now, if you're gonna try to make this dish, make sure to include the large finely chopped red onion. Alright? And if you do decide to make this one, let me know how it turned out because I'm always interested in hearing from you. In the meantime, do be well, take care, happy cooking, happy eating, don't add crazy to the craziness, and I will see you when I see you. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.